You all know that 3 years ago, Amazon accused my husband of a federal crime. They had the federal government seize our bank accounts via civil forfeiture. They raided our home with guns and so much more. When no criminal charges followed, Amazon sued my husband in the Eastern District of Virginia and refused to move the case forward until the judge forced them to. The original judge, we found out, owned Amazon stock, and so after a fight, he recused himself and a new judge took over. The case was slated to go to trial on May 1st, 2023, and I can tell you that Amazon was still lobbying DOJ for criminal charges all these years later. Over the past few weeks, things have escalated pretty wildly, and Amazon has taken my TikToks to court, essentially threatening to get a gag order against me. I am the wife of a defendant. Yesterday, Judge Rossi Alston issued a summary judgment order. When someone files for summary judgment in litigation, it means we don't even need to go to trial. There's no issue of fact here. The jury doesn't need to hear it. It's very clear what happened. It is very hard to win and very rare to win on summary judgment. Yesterday, Judge Alston threw out 7 of Amazon's 8 claims against my husband and the other defendants, including breach of contract. Judge Alston said that my husband did not breach his Amazon employment contract. And remember, they're trying to put my husband in prison. He said that there was no racketeering, no RICO. He tossed that out. No fraud, and a number of other claims. One small claim survived, which is called attempting to interfere with a contract. So that one claim could go to trial in May, but the other claims are gone. The judge also agreed with us in the point that I have been screaming for 3 years. Amazon based all of their allegations in the fact that my husband should go to prison, saying he violated Amazon's code of conduct. And the judge said, you don't get to do that, Amazon, because you have told other courts that this code of conduct doesn't require anything when an employee is suing you. He agreed that Amazon had made no allegations of financial harm, which is meaningful because they've been saying my husband has caused them tens of millions of dollars of harm. And I think this is really important because here's my question. If a federal judge said this case isn't even strong enough to go to a civil trial, how did Amazon's general counsel David Sapolsky and CEO Andy Jassy, along with executives Chris Vondahar and lawyers Dennis Wallace, Yusri Omar, and Matt Doden, how did they get their federal prosecutors to seize our bank accounts through the extraordinary tool of civil forfeiture? How did they get the FBI to come raid my home when the judge said this man didn't even violate his contract? This is what happens when companies are allowed to get as big as Amazon, when companies have relationships worth billions of dollars with the Department of Justice. And I want to know who at Amazon will be held responsible for this. Someone at Amazon told the Department of Justice that their code of conduct had required obligations that it didn't. So who is responsible for that? Who answers?